Now to Syria, Iraq, and the terrorist army known as ISIS. The State Department has renewed its global terrorism warning for U.S. citizens traveling abroad. It says there's a heightened risk of reprisal attacks by ISIS against Americans and American interests in the Middle East, Asia, Europe, and Africa. It also warns of kidnappings. This morning, despite heavy U.S. and allied airstrikes, ISIS fighters are tightening their noose around the Syrian city of Kobani on the Syrian-Turkish border. Holly Williams, who's reported from inside the war zone in recent days, is in Istanbul.
Good morning. ISIS is now thought to be in control of up to 40% of Kobani, despite US-led airstrikes that have targeted weapons, vehicles and buildings used by the militants. More than 200,000 people have fled Kobani over the last 3 weeks, seeking refuge here in Turkey. But several hundred, mostly elderly people, are believed to be trapped, and there are fears they could be massacred. Now, ISIS is targeting Kobani because of its strategic position right on Syria's 500-mile-long border with Turkey. The militants use that border to smuggle weapons and fighters. The US is now putting pressure on Turkey to do more to stop that smuggling and more to combat ISIS. Turkish tanks are positioned along the border near Kobani, but so far they have not intervened. Turkey, of course, is a NATO member and an influential Muslim country, and the US wants it to play a more active role in the coalition against ISIS, in particular by allowing airstrikes to be launched from Turkish territory. But Turkey says the US-led airstrikes against ISIS are actually strengthening the Syrian regime. And in return for Turkish help, the country's leaders are demanding that America does more to defeat the Syrian government. Specifically, the Turkish authorities want US help to set up a secure no-fly zone in northern Syria. But as America continues to resist deeper involvement in Syria, so far that is not something that the US is willing to do. Vanita.
Holly Williams in Istanbul this morning. Thank you.